coronavirus stuff going on, and before they started out, you know, and as they got to playing, things weren't really going their way. Whatever went down the road, and then got down to the playoffs, and they said, "Well, look, if we don't win, we go to the championship, and we don't win. It's been rigged. It's been set up. They don't want us to win. It's fraud. Somebody done." You see what I'm saying? So wouldn't you say that's kind of setting the stage for something later? You know what I'm saying? And if you are so confident in you and in who you are, why would you say that if I don't win, it's rigged? You see what I'm saying? Like, who needs to, you're good, but you're not so good that nobody else is as good as you, that they can't compete against you. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't win, that somebody cheated to win against you. Nah, like, yeah, and that's basically what has happened with this election, man. People got out and got their voices heard. Me being one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't really care about the size or what have you. But I know he's not who I wanted to see run this thing. And I've seen run this thing for the last 4 years. And I'm not satisfied with it. So, I let my voice be heard through the ballot, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So that's no disrespect to anybody who support him, anything, whatever. I did what I feel like I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's crazy now because as of today, we have a package that was signed for the COVID relief and it's a second round. It's supposed to be a second round of stimulus, which I thought, stimulus. Now, when we think about stimulus, doesn't that mean to like stimulate? I don't understand. I don't see how the money that they're giving out and the amount of money that they're giving out is really going to stimulate anything. And they need to, if they're going to, don't get me wrong, put something out. People need something right now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see how it's going to really stimulate anything. That needs to be reoccurring in some kind of way. However you can do that. Something has to give with that situation. But this guy, they negotiated this package. And when I say they, I'm talking about both sides, Republican, Democrats. They came together, put this thing together, whatever. And now he's talking about, it should be $2,000 for every person. It should be this, that, and the third. And you can look it all up. I ain't going into all of that. But my whole thing with that situation is, you knew the people that were going to sit down at the table from your side. You knew what the negotiations were about. So why didn't you raise concerns about having it higher as a payout from the jump and then let them go and sit down, negotiate it, everyone agree? Now it's being, it needs to be ready to send out. Now you talking about doing a veto. Now, I don't know about you, but people like him and the people that's making those decisions, that's sitting in those seats, they don't have to face and deal with the circumstances that you and I have to deal with. They're safe. They might not be completely safe from the COVID, but they're insulated from not being able to eat, from not being able to pay their bills, from not being able to do any of the things, that we can't do or what have you, um, they can do. So they good, man. And so I think that's the thing that people forget. So it looks to me like he's playing around with the common people, me and you. You know what I'm saying? He's playing games with me and you. He don't care whether you pay your rent. He don't care. He don't care about none of that. All of that is about him. You see what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now, currently, at the end of the year. People went to the polls in November and showed out. People sent in the mail-in ballots. He tried to stop that. He tried to stop that with the postmaster. Didn't work. People really came out and showed their support and who they want to lead the country. And it's done, it's over with, it's said. That's my whole thing. I don't, like this the whole thing with the fraud thing, okay? Any and everyone has a right to speak that. All right, cool. Fraud. All right. And him being is really who I'm referring to, 45. All right, you can say that. It's like I said, like street culture, right? Like you can't call the man a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Say he a snitch. Is that, like that. I'm talking about some real straight. I ain't talking about, yo, dude, he a snitch. No, I'm talking about like the dudes that's really entrenched out there in the streets. When you call a dude a snitch, that's that's something that's so disrespectful. That's like calling him a bitch. You see what I'm saying? So to call him a snitch, you have to have a paperwork. You have to have something that says that, yo, he's a snitch, not just the word. You see what I'm saying? Not just because you want to call him that. And so the same thing with this situation with the election. You say that it's fraud. You have to show that proof of it being fraud, and not just one or two situations, because we're talking about a lot of people. I don't even millions and millions and millions of people voted. And so we have to, when we digging into fraud, you have to look into fraud being so widespread that it could change the scale of the election. And he hasn't shown that. He hasn't proven that, and I just think some of the actions that he's doing right now is harmful and has been harmful to America, man. It's crazy. It's just showing his mental state, really. Just in the last, as I talk to you right now, in the last 24 hours, this man has pardoned, I don't know how many people it is. It might be close to 10. I'm not sure how many people, but he's pardoned all these different people that somehow have a connection to him. Some, I don't know if they do or don't, but I know a few, they pointed out, have a few connections to him, like one being, I believe, his Secretary of Education. One of the people that he pardoned is her brother, so, go figure. But you got that, you got these guys that was from Blackwater, which was government contractor over there in Iraq. And I believe they ended up killing some civilians, including a 9-year-old child. And he pardoned these people. You see what I'm saying? So, we talking about criminals. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, do you think if you went and grabbed the AK and had a situation out in the street, you know, and try to justify it in some way, and you Swiss cheese somebody up, a couple of people, you know, more than 3 or 4, and went to prison, you think he would have pardoned you? Nah, you wouldn't have got pardoned in any way, shape, or form, because there's nothing you can do for him. You don't, no, it just wouldn't work, you know. So yeah, but this guy's time is slowly ticking, you know. I don't wish nothing bad on that man or anything like that. I just hope he get it together in some way, man. Pull himself together, man. Because you're making yourself look ridiculous by the moves that you're making and how you carrying yourself. Just man up. Everybody got to lose, and you know, keep it moving. Life goes on. It's gonna be okay. You know, so. But that's currently the state of where we're at right now, people. Right now, and that's the year in review of where we at. Of course, I didn't touch on everything because I can't touch on everything, you know. And all of this is like freestyle for me. I'm just going off the top and just rolling with it, and you know. So, of course, I missed some things, but it's okay. It's all good. That's the year in review for me in a nutshell. Has it been a good year? Oh, that's an understatement. That's no. You know, I know last year was better, but will next year be a better year? Hopefully. I'm kind of looking forward to it, kind of not, but I hope it'll be a much better year than what we've seen this year. I'm praying for better things, more abundance, more life, more success, you know, more love with the one I love, you know, bridging the gap, you know, between family members and different things like that. More music, you know, just more of everything that's positive, you know, that help me grow and, you know, help me succeed and help me prosper and help me build this legacy that I want to leave, you know. So, but anyway, man, this has been another episode of Something to Say, you know, with your boy Stan B. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for giving me your ears as always. You know how I go, man. You know, this is what I do. You know, I enjoy doing this, man. I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to get a little bit more professional and what have you. But I hope you enjoy the podcast, man. Support your boy. You know, please support your boy. Share this. You know, I don't have to like, subscribe, anything like that going on. But this is Anchor Podcast, so salute. You know, yeah, man. So just keep on supporting Stan B. Something to Say. I'll holler at you on the next episode, man. Y'all take care, be safe, love each other, you know, and keep holding it down, man. All right? Peace.